Hi everybody and welcome to my Unruly Housewife channel. Today I thought I'd do a quick video for you because David's about to rip the side off my computer and upgrade it, and I thought why don't I do the video first so I can edit it and put that out for people to watch whilst my computer is out of action, if that makes any sense. Now I've got great faith in Dave. I'm sure it won't be out of action for long, but you know, you never know, dear. I'm drinking tea, the weakest, look how weak I drink my tea. If you're thinking of visiting me, you might want to bring your own drinks. Yeah, so this is really quite an exciting, busy time in my life. In 2 days it's my birthday, the day after that it's Mother's Day, and in 9 days time, on Saturday the 1st of April, I am getting married. And that means I am going to have a different surname. I intend to take David's surname. I will be called Valerie Evans, in case you want to practice that. I've been practicing my signature. But because I've been married twice before, this is now going to be the 4th surname that I've had. It doesn't usually happen to you unless you're like a secret agent or a mistress or master of disguise. But yeah, it will be the 4th surname I've had. So I just thought I'd talk about changing your name and the impact that has on your life, and you know, whether we think it's a good idea or not. Now, when I first got married, I was 21 and I was in a very romantic mood. I thought it'd be brilliant to take my husband's surname. And to be fair, I'd gone through school with a surname that was kind of a bit embarrassing, that people made fun of. I'm not going to go into it now because, you know, security. But, and also it's spelt a funny way. So not only did I get bullied about it, but then every time I said it to somebody, I had to spell it. So I was pretty glad to get away from that. I got married, I changed my name, and you know, it was awesome. I was happy with that. I had 2 children with that marriage and I had 2 sons, and they obviously had the same surname, and that was very good. Now, when I got divorced, it meant and met somebody different and eventually married them, it meant that changing my name was going to make my name different to my children's names, and that's kind of an odd thing and an uncomfortable thing, really. I didn't want to try and make my sons change their names. They'd already moved house, moved school, you know. I didn't want to upset the relationship that I had with their dad by asking them to change their names. So they kept the same names. I kind of gave them the option, but they kept their names. And it really is a much more uncomfortable decision to make, to change your name, when it takes you away from the name that your children have. So I told the school, just continue to call me the same thing as my children. When you write me letters or you call me in, or because they were quite naughty sometimes, whatever you do, just call me by the same name as my children. Time went by, and when they were 15 and 12, I had Brandon, and he obviously had the same name as I had within that marriage. So fast forward to now, I'm getting married again, and that means I'm changing my name away from Brandon's name. But he's 22, so, or he's 21, but he's going to be 22 this year. So I don't think that's really going to have as much impact on him. But, you know, it might make him feel a little bit sad, mightn't it? I should ask him, really. I do know him. And yeah, so I'm changing my name again. Now, it's quite funny when you change your name. I've had a lot of practice, as I've just told you, because if something happens, like, I don't know, you have a tooth out, or I don't know, any kind of stressful situation, quite often you revert to one of your previous names by mistake. I wonder what will happen if I'm like 90 in an old people's home. I wonder what name I'll be calling myself by then. Maybe I'll marry again when I'm 90. No, I won't. I'm going to stay with Dave. But yeah, it is kind of complicated, isn't it? And so I wonder what you feel, because my parents stayed married, had the same parents all through my childhood. So how does it feel to you, perhaps, when your mum changes her name and it's not the same as your name anymore? I'd be interested to know that. I'd be interested to know whether you think women should change their names to their husband's surname. And, you know, in a lot of ways that could perhaps impact a woman's career. You know, if she's building a name for herself, building what they call a brand these days, changing her name could affect that. Do you think a man should change his name to the woman's name? Would that be a good idea? Lots of people go double-barreled. I don't really think we want to double-barrel our names, and I don't think Dave wants to be called my ex-husband's name either. So yeah, how do you think that affects you and your children? How do you feel if it's your parents? It's an interesting question. I'd love you to join in comments, and we'll have a little debate about it if you want. And yeah, do you like the name Evans? I'd show you the signatures I've been practicing, but I don't want you all faking my bank account. Do take care. Wish me luck with the computer upgrade. I hope I'll be seeing you all soon. I love you all.